Tell the judges about your project.
For my project, I tested if weight affects the drone's flight time.
Where did you get the idea for your project?
I've enjoyed flying drones for several years. I've flown many different drones for enjoyment. Drones are used to deliver packages for companies like Amazon. I wanted to investigate if the weight of the package being delivered would affect the drone's flight time. To start this project, I chose my question. I used a website called Science Buddies to help me do this.
Did you modify the idea, and if so, how?
I modified the idea using a different drone and a different weight.
What interests you about this topic?
I really enjoy drones and how they can be used in real life.
What question are you trying to answer, and how did you decide to go about answering it?
My question is, does weight affect a drone's flight time per battery charge? After I found that, I researched subpoints that had to do with my question in my research paper. They were the physics of flight, batteries, and drones. Next, I came up with my hypothesis. My hypothesis was, if weight affects a drone's flight time, then when more weight is added to a drone, it will take a shorter amount of time to fly because the propellers are supporting more weight than usual. Then I started my testing. First, I charged the batteries for my drone. After I attached the different weights to the drone and got it ready, I took off and increased the altitude to 6 meters. What I measured in my experiment was the time, so I recorded the time from when the battery is 80% to when the battery is 60%. I tested with 4 different weights, including my control. The weights were a 50-gram lead weight, an Eisenhower dollar, which is 22.7 grams, a half dollar, which is 11.7 grams, and no weight for my control. To ensure the data was accurate, I tested each weight 3 times. The materials I used in my experiment were the 3 weights I just listed, the drone, which is a DJI Spark, the 3 batteries, the controller for the drone, and an iPhone that you put with the controller. After I finished all of my testing, I found the averages of the flight times for each of the different weights. Some other things I recorded were the temperature outside and the wind speed. I could not control these factors, but it was still good to record them. For my graph, I used the averages of each of the different weights.
What did you learn from the data?
I learned my results did support my hypothesis. I found that weight does affect a drone's flight time. These are my results. For the 50-gram weight, the average was 150 seconds. For the 22.7 gram weight, or the Eisenhower dollar, it was 161 seconds. For the 11.7 gram, or the half dollar weight, it was 169 seconds. And for the control with no weight, the average was 180 seconds.
What did you learn about the science behind your project before and during the experiment?
I learned that if something is in the air and you add weight to it, the weight will affect the flight time.
Thank you.